What's up, everybody, man? It's your boy, Mr. Dugas, coming at y'all with another video, man. And today, man, I'm going to preview and predict AFC's big divisional round matchup on Saturday between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Indianapolis Colts. First to start off with the Indianapolis Colts, man, a very, very, very impressive win by them last week, beating off their division rivals, the Houston Texans in Houston, where they pretty much put that game away early on. You know, they had a 21-0 lead until late in that game when Houston finally got a touchdown on the board, and they held on for the 21-7 win. Their offensive line is stout, man. I really like the Colts offensive line, yo. That draft pick of Quentin Nelson, the all-world, all-pro right guard, it's been an amazing draft pick, man. They already had people got first-round picks like Ryan Kelly and Costanza over there. Great job by that offensive line. Not only did they protect Andrew Luck from elite pass rushers like J.J. Watt and Jadeveon Clowney, you know, they opened up holes in the run game for Marlon Mack to get over 100 yards rushing. So it was just a well-balanced attack. But great win for them. And defensively, man, they was playing a lot of that Tampa too. And Houston couldn't really adjust. You know, Deshaun Watson wasn't very accurate. Their young receivers didn't really do much of a good job of finding the holes in the defense. It was a great defensive scheme by their defensive coordinator. And that linebacker they had, man, Darius Leonard, he's pretty good, man. I like him a lot. It was a second-round pick. He's pretty doggone good. He was all-pro this year, led the league in tackles. That's amazing for a rookie, yo. And they got a bunch of guys on that defense like that you don't really know about, you know, besides the Darius Leornards and like the Malik Hookers of the world. You know, they playing over there with a bunch of unknown guys, but that's a testament to their defensive scheme to where you got a bunch of guys who's not really Pro Bowl caliber or guys you've heard of, but they go out there and they get the job done. You know, they had a shutout against the Cowboys a few weeks ago. You know, they doing their thing. Great game defensively by the Colts. Great season. They coming in on a good win streak. Started off the season 1-5. Not only make the playoffs, but advance here to the second round. And shout out to the big homie Frank Reich, man, our old offensive coordinator. Frank is doing an amazing job with this young team over there with the Colts, man. Shout out to Frank. Great job by him, yo. And as far as the Kansas City Chiefs, man, they're the number one seed in the AFC. They got home field advantage. They're well rested. Patrick Mahomes is, if it ain't him, basically it's Drew Brees for the MVP this year. I think Patrick Mahomes gonna get it. He had the most passing yards in the league, had the most passing touchdowns in the league. He has a gifted cannon for an arm. He has a receiver like Tyreeke Hill, who, my goodness, man, this guy could go get it. Not only is he a speedster, he's fast, he's actually learning to become an all-around receiver. He's running all different types of routes as well. You got Travis Kelce, who is arguably the best tight end in football right now. Just a big, strong, athletic tight end who gets down in the scenes and outruns you. You know, offensively, they lineman Eric Fisher, I think he made the Pro Bowl this year. Defensively, their defense hasn't been very good at all this year. They've given up a whole lot of points this year. But they still got players like Justin Houston over there and D Ford and Chris Jones, and they still got a guy like Eric Berry back there in that secondary. So they still got players on the defensive side of the ball that you're going to have to respect. Even though the numbers didn't really indicate that there was a good defense this year, they still got players on that side of the ball that you definitely got to respect because they can make plays on you at any given time throughout the course of the game. It's a good matchup. It's a really good matchup. You got Andy Reid going up against Frank Reich. Obviously Andy Reid was out here with the Eagles head coach for so many years, and you got Frank Reich up and coming. It's a very interesting matchup between, you know, a former Eagles head coach and a former Eagles offensive coordinator. Whenever the Chiefs have the ball, whenever the Chiefs are on offense, the key to them, man, is trying to find a run game. it was a huge loss for the Kansas City Chiefs losing Kareem Hunt. By all means, they made the right. Let me start off by saying they made the absolute right decision. As any man, you do not put your hands on a woman. Like you do not do that. We are men. We are better than that. You cannot put your hands on a woman, man. You had to get cut. Now, honestly, I believe in a couple of years or so, I think Kareem Hunt will be back in the league. I think he's too young and he's too talented to not be given another opportunity. If if he sincerely learned from his mistake, man, or his bad decision, his bad judgment, I think he'll be given another shot in this league. He's too young and he's too talented. But this got to go away for a while. But for right now, he ain't on the Chiefs, and the Chiefs need a run game. I know Darrell Williams been doing, and the other Williams guy been trying to hold it down. Spencer Webb been nicked up. Another thing too with their running game, it keeps with Kareem Hunt out there, it kept their defense off the field. They was able to just, now it's like fast break back for, excuse me. Now it's like fast break football they playing. Let's go hurry up score, and you come right down, hurry up scoring us. Let's go. They trying to win every game 45-42. Whereas before they could have ran the football and kept the other team's offense off the field for a little while. So the key to the Chiefs, man, is trying to find a run game. Because the Colts, they're going to play that Tampa 2 defense coverage, and they're not going to allow nothing over their head. Tyreeke Hill, the Chiefs going to try to get him over their head. They're not really going to try to let them get over their head like that. They're going to try to keep everything underneath them. So the key to them is consistent run games. Get a consistent run game, so then you could use the play action to try to get one of them biting up to get Tyreek Hill behind him, or to get one of the linebackers sucking up so Travis Kelce could get behind him in the seams. And the key to the Colts, man, is just it's putting some pressure on Mahomes, yo. Putting some pressure on him, and forcing him to make bad throws. One thing about Mahomes, man, Mahomes will take chances. He reminds me a lot of Brett Favre, where he will take some chances. So as far as the Colts, man, you got to put consistent pressure on him and force him to make some bad throws, some bad decisions. As far as the other side of the ball for the Indianapolis Colts, is basically doing what they did last week, control the line of scrimmage. Running the football, protecting Andrew Luck, letting him take his shots to T.Y. Hilton, letting Marlon Mack get some good positive yards on the ground to where they could keep that high-powered Chief offense on the sideline. And as far as with the Chiefs defensively, it's getting pressure on Andrew Luck, because if Andrew Luck got time to throw the football, I don't think they got anybody that could cover T.Y. Hilton. So or really even Eric Ebron for that matter. They got to put some consistent pressure on Andrew Luck. Oh, it's going to be a long day for that Kansas City Chiefs defense, yo, because they're going to give up some plays. They're going to give up some plays down the field if they don't put pressure on Andrew Luck consistently. Now, as far as my prediction, yo, I honestly think if the Kansas City Chiefs still had Kareem Hunt, I would feel like you could put them in the Super Bowl. I think they would go to the Super Bowl hands down. With that home field advantage at Arrowhead, running the football, controlling the clock, and play action with Mahomes, and their defense, making a couple of plays here and there every once in a while, I think they would have went to the Super Bowl. Matter of fact, by them not even having Kareem Hunt, man, I think the Colts win this game. I think the Colts win this game. I like that Tampa 2 D they playing. I don't think they're gonna allow Tyreek Hill to get over their head. They playing a lot of zone, which means the quarterback got to make tough, accurate throws to receivers in the holes of the zone. And I like the type of scheme they're running. On the other side, I think they're gonna run the football and control the clock and keep the Chiefs' offense off the field as much as possible. I like the Colts in this matchup, man. I like the Colts to win this game. I'm going to say 30. I like the Colts in this game 30-28. I got the Colts winning this game 30-28. I just think they're going to run the football. They're going to play solid defense. And I think the experience of an Andrew Luck playing in these big playoff games is also going to be a factor in this game also. I'm gonna roll the Indianapolis Colts in this game to pull off the upset 30-28 over the Kansas City Chiefs. And unfortunately, it'll be another early disappointing playoff loss for Andy Reid. Unfortunately for him. But with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate the video. Appreciate y'all watching the video. Go on, give me a subscribe, man. I'm gonna have NFL content throughout the season. Y'all have a blessed one. Fly, Eagles, fly.